Okay, I'm going to explain a couple things about this problem. Okay, well, the goal is to put it into a product form. Factored means product. And now they're giving you part of the answer here. I'm just going to rewrite over here, just so you can see what's happening. Now they're giving you part of it. And they're saying, okay, there's a 3x plus 2 here. Now, how this works, if you go backwards, for instance, if I had, for example, if I had 5x minus 2 times a 2x plus 1, for example. When you multiply this, you take this times this, that gives you 10x squared. Okay, that's where the x squared is coming from because of this x term and this x term. So over here, if they're telling you that there's a 3x here, you know there must be a 6x over here because 3x times 6x is 18x squared. So that takes care of that. Now, we're going to have to trust that they got the right number in here, and that's what they want. So we need a number over here. Now, when you look at this times this, that gives you a minus 2. That's going to be the number on the end over here. Okay, this times this. Now, there's some other numbers in here because you have this times this, which is a 5x. And you have this times this, which is a minus 4x. And then finally, you have minus 2 times the 1. That's how we multiply. And this would then come down to this. Okay, so that would be the product. Now, when you're factoring, you're going backwards. You're going to start with this and go back to the factored form. So that's where we are here. So we know that that 2 minus 2 must come from this number times the number over here. Okay, so only one number that would work. It would have to be a minus 1. 2 times negative 1 is a negative 2. And that determines why this looks the way it does. Okay, so just let's give you another short example here. I can find my pen. Let's see. Just hold on 1 second, and I'll have this ready. It's 21. Okay. So here's what this one looks like now. Here's just giving you another example here. Let me see. Okay, so let's say we got a problem like this. I have 6x squared plus 11x minus 35. Okay, and I want to come up with the factorization. So I'm going to factor this. Okay, so I'll start off, and because it's squared and there's an x in the middle and a constant, then I'm going to assume that it'll take this form. And I'll try my best to make it happen. Now, got a 6x squared here in the front. So I'm going to try now. I don't know for sure if it's going to work, but you try a 3x and a 2x because that product is 6x squared. Now, the number over here, it's a negative 35. I have to think in my head about some product there. I might try, well, 7 and 5. But one of them's got to be negative to make that negative. So I might try, let's go plus 7 and minus 5, for example. Okay, so these are covered. I know I will have those two numbers, 6x squared and negative 35 from this. The question is, will this happen in the middle? Well, that's what I do with the rest of these parts here. So this is how we're going to check for that. We're going to check this middle in here. We get it like this. We try this times this. That's a 14x. And I try this times this, which is a negative 15x. Then I add them up. It's going to give me a negative x. Well, I don't want a negative x. I want 11x. So that means I have the wrong numbers in place here. Something isn't right. So let's go back. Let's try something else. So it didn't work. So let's try something else. Let's go with 3x. Still have that. We've got 2x. Let's try switching the numbers. Let's make this a 5 and let's make this a 7 because that's different. It's different from this one. Okay, these are different expressions. And let's test the middle there to see if that works. In here, it's a 10x, and this over here is a minus 21x. It adds up to negative 11x when you add them. Okay, now that's pretty close because I got a plus 11x. Now, if the sign is all that's wrong, then all I have to do is switch this sign with this sign. Watch what happens when you do that. 3x minus 5 with a 2x plus 7. Let's try it now. We got a negative 10x and we have a positive 21x. That makes 11x. That's perfect. This is our answer. Okay, that is our answer. Okay, now I want to show you another way to do this. Same kind of a problem. Let's try this. This is called the AC method. Okay, I'm going to try it on that same problem that I just worked so you can see how that works. So I'm starting with 6x squared plus 11x minus 35. In fact, you know what, let me pause for a second. Maybe I shouldn't try that problem. It might be a little. Okay, but to illustrate this other method, I'm going to use a different example for you. Let's try this. Okay, now, what we tried up here was, this was trial and error. This method coming this way. This is what we call guess and check sometimes. It's not total guesswork, but we use some educated guessing and checking. Now, okay, so the AC method, we start off like this. We remove that 15 and just write it like this. We're not really removing it. We're going to take it and multiply it by this negative 10. So now I'm going to work with this. Okay, so you multiply. This is my new problem here. Okay, we'll get back to the old one. This is a new one. Now I go ahead and I factor this. And remember, all I need are two numbers whose product is negative 150 and whose sum is negative 19. Okay, so I'm going to go with, let's see, 25 and 6. So I'll go with 25 and 6. That makes the 150. And in order to add up, I'd have to have a minus here and a plus here. So it is negative 150 and the sum is negative 19. So that's how we get those two numbers. Product is this, sum is this. That's true about the negative 25 and 6. Okay, so now I can't, that wasn't my original problem. So now I bring that 15 back in. Here's how I bring it back in. I put the 25 over 15 and I put this was an x here, x plus 6 over 15. Okay, so now it's back. Now reduce reduce this. This is x minus, let's see, 5/3. And this is x plus, let's see, have to be 2/5. Okay. Then, whoops, okay, I want to get rid of this fraction here at this step. If there is a fraction, I need to take that 3 and put it in front of this x over here. So that 3 moves to here. And this 5 moves to the front over here. And this will be my final answer. They call this the AC method. Once you get used to the pattern here, it's some of the guesswork is removed. You still got to come up with these two numbers here. Okay, 25 and 6. That's still questionable. You've got to do a little bit of guessing there, but once you get those in place, then you just move forward with these next 3 steps. Okay, so that is called the AC method. I don't think you're going to see that in the book, but if you might, I don't know. Okay, they have other techniques that are similar to this, but not the same thing. All right, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. A few of my other videos over there on the channel, D. Monbrod.